Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe DiChiara coming to you live from downtown Flushing, New York, once again with another amazing episode of Joe DiChiara Presents How to Win a Business. And tonight's episode is brought to you once again by Bedrock University. Classes are open and in full swing. We have a full slate of world-class professors, and the classes are full. We have no COVID-19 virus on the internet. Luckily, it has not morphed into a computer virus yet. But go to bedrockuniversity.com and get some free training from people like Mike Wolf, Haley Gray, Gina St. George. And I think I might even have a few courses up there. But so visit bedrockuniversity.com. And also brought to you with love from Sudoku, sudoku.com for handcrafted stuff like COVID-19 masks and Christmas stuff. And all made with love by my mom, and my sister ships it. My sister is in customer service. And I believe, I don't know if the rumor is true, but I think I cleaned them out over the weekend. I bought all their inventory because that was my Christmas shopping. So they have what do you call it? I forgot what I was going to say. They have relieved single-handedly all of my fear and anxiety and stress over Christmas shopping. I did it all in a few minutes. Oh my God, I have so much time left now. Maybe I could actually do my Christmas cards. And I signed up for this banner season thing where I can do it all online. I don't have to go and buy my Christmas cards. I can upload, I can customize them. I can put family pictures in there. This technology that we have today, folks, is just, it's off the charts. You know, I remember my wife used to go and stand online for like 28 days for the latest and greatest, internet gift or whatever it was before the internet when my kids were little. And now you can just go online. You don't have to wait outside in the cold. It's unbelievable. And tonight's training, what I want to talk about tonight is, it dawned on me that I'm still doing people's 2019 tax return. Some people I'm doing 2014, believe it or not, 2014, 15. These are people that went beyond procrastination. And I'll tell you what happens, most of the time with procrastination. All you're doing is you're putting off the inevitable. And you know that. We all know it, and like I said, it's just like, when you get a little tingle in your tooth and you know that, maybe you should have went to the dentist appointment instead of canceling. And then, the next week it hurts a little. And then all of a sudden it's like blowing up and it's infected. And now it's now you're going in for surgery. Now it's not just a cleaning and maybe filling a cavity. Now it's like you're going in for major surgery. And sometimes people that are healthy that go in for surgery, they get sick and die when they go to the hospital. All because you didn't want to go to the dentist. It doesn't make sense, people. And procrastination as an entrepreneur, it's easy to put things, and it's not even like procrastinate because I'm always busy. We're always busy. So it's just like, oh, the tax stuff, I'm going to put it over here and we'll deal with that later. That's always the case. My philosophy has always been, why are we waiting till later? Business is going on a daily basis. We should be keeping track of this stuff. We don't have to wait till later. And it used to drive me crazy when I worked at CPA firms and we would get 12 months worth of bank statements in March when we're at the height of our season and time is at a premium. And I would say, like, why didn't we do this stuff like in December? We could have had 11 months worth of bank recs and bookkeeping and all that stuff done. And now we're only dealing with 1 month. And that 1 month you can get in as soon as the statement was ready. But now that was, 30 years ago when we actually had to wait for bank statements to arrive in the mail. And that was another thing. So the statements would go to the client and then we would have to get it from the client. Now, bigger CPA firms, they were smart. They would just get like duplicate statements sent to the CPA firm. But this is simple. It's not rocket science. Like, there's information on the statement that the accountant, the bookkeeper needs to do our job. So once they invented this internet thing and online banking evolved and it became secure, and we don't even have to wait for the bank statement anymore. And tonight, folks, I'm going to talk again about one of the greatest business tools that has ever been created for solopreneurs and small business owners, because this isn't really for people that have a bunch of employees, although it could be. You can do your payroll like in something like Gusto and still use Wave apps. So let me go into my vault here, and I'm going to see if I could figure out how to. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think we did it. Yes. So here is my demo Bedrock Business Builders program. Okay, I almost forgot what it was. And now, so what I did with this, just so you know, I set up a small company, Bedrock Business Builders as a demo. And I went in here and I linked, and I don't want to do it again because you can go back to, previous episodes and see that I actually did this. But what I did was I set up Bedrock basic info, company name, blah, blah, blah. And I linked this. This is actually a personal account that I set up at Citibank last year, just because I wanted a different bank. And I linked it. And I did all of this in like 3 minutes. And not only did I do that, I did that and I actually created an invoice, because the whole the training on that night was to set up a company, link my bank account, and send the client a bill. And I did this all, maybe it wasn't 3 minutes, maybe it was like 4.5 minutes. But you could see my VA, Elizabeth, she still hasn't paid me. So this was over a month ago. I'm still waiting for the $10,000. So Elizabeth, if you're watching, let me know when the check is in the mail. But that's not even, but that's okay. So it's easy to set up. If you've ever set up QuickBooks, that is not easy. And if you've ever tried it, you know what I'm talking about. This was easy. I didn't need to do a credit card merchant thing. I mean, I was literally in business within minutes. That's not an easy thing to do. But what's been happening now, I haven't been in this account probably in 72 days. I only set this up as a demo, and I haven't. So I'm going to put myself on the line here because I haven't even checked this. I didn't check this before, but what I'm going to tell you is almost shocking. If you're a bookkeeper or an accountant, there is no data entry. We don't even need to go to the bank anymore. We don't need to log into the bank account and find out, what the transactions are and then enter them. We don't have to do that anymore. And you know that data entry is at least 80% of the work. So what I'm getting at here, so let's go into the transactions. And like I said, I'm putting myself on the line here because I haven't looked at this. But so look at this. I have not been in here in months. And you could see I don't even really use the bank account that much. But there is some transactions, and they are automatically going in there. Okay. And anything that I've had before is already it's AI, it learns. So once we start organizing, once we start categorizing this stuff, you see what happens. So now it's already found 2 other transactions that went to the same place, and I didn't. So I could have done both of them. So let's go here. Let's say the withdrawal is for office supplies. And I don't know how many withdrawals I've had here, but so there's 9 of those. And now I can go in here. And so I just taught the program that when there's a cash withdrawal, that it's usually office supplies. Now that, I didn't spend $800 on office supplies, but the point is that, it's been silently in the background. I haven't even opened this all these months, and it's still working. So let me end with this, folks. Let me end with this, with me. Procrastination, putting stuff off that has to be done, is going to kill you. It's going to help put you out of business. So I don't care. It doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are. The bookkeeping, the books have to be done. And no matter how much you hate doing it, I don't think that there is a way to make it any easier. I mean, maybe it could reconcile itself. I mean, and they're improving on this program. I mean, they're improving on it all the time. I can hardly even keep up with it. This totally blows QuickBooks out of the water. QuickBooks is obsolete when it comes to doing bookkeeping for very small companies, which is only about 25 million out of the 30 million businesses are run by sole proprietors, people with no employees. So there should be probably at least 25 million businesses using this program, because that's how easy it is. And did I mention that it's free? It's free. So in the closing, what I'd like to do is just suggest that, it's the holiday season. People, for some reason, go into hibernation. It's easy to not do stuff because it's holiday time. It's, but it's going to be next year soon. And then it's going to be April 15th before you know it, and March 15th for corporations. And in the back of your brain, what Stacy Danford calls your lizard brain, it is telling you, hey, stupid, you're going to have to go to the accountant. You're going to have to get the books done, get it done. You know, and it's almost like having the devil and the angel on your shoulders. Don't put yourself through that. I have a program, and I'm not, yeah, I am pitching this to you, but I have a $47 a month bookkeeping program where we do all of this for you. There is no reason to put yourself through the pain and suffering of procrastination, folks. So that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Joe DeChara, CPA. We can help you with your books, your tax return. And if you're one of those unfortunate people that haven't filed since 2013, we can help you get caught up. So thank you. God bless. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.